Hello everyone, my name is Firhan Hidayat, and for the final project of this semester, we have one subject at hand that can be quite tricky for us to apply, to our understanding. Since a few months ago, we are conducively learning a lot about something that's called lesson plan, or we probably are more familiar with the term RPP. I'm sure we already know what RPP is. And in the making of RPP, we have to first determine the end goals of our lessons and also how are we going to approach that lesson. And there's two models of approach that we can use as the foundation of our lesson plan. There's something called PBL or project-based learning, and the other one is PGBL or project-based learning. While the wording of these two models are maybe similar, these two have their own each characteristic that will differentiate it from one another. And now I want to briefly talk about what makes PBL and PGBL are not the same thing. First of all, PBL or problem-based learning is an active learning method that requires the student to solve a methodical real-world problem in a small group environment. The teacher will have to provide the problems and also the hint of the source of solution that will help the student learning progress on track. The students then will have to work in this small group setting and they will formulate this question, the searching for information, and they will develop a solution for the said problem. There are some advantages for PBL. The students will use more critical thinking, they will be more creative, and develop teamwork management skill with their classmates, and also they will be more adaptive as they are forced to work with one another with their classmates. On the other hand, PGBL or project-based learning is an approach model where the students are actively creating a product or creation that covers some certain learning disciplines. On PGBL, the students can choose what kind of problem or what the problem theme that excites them the most, and they will get more information about their own topics by doing research, interview, or data collecting by their own. The student can also hone their skills that are relevant to their projects, the technicality, the work management, the time management, etc. Usually, the results of Thai project will be presented in public or in front of the class, in front of their classmates. The advantage of taking PGBL route is that it will give each student the same room to improve their technical skill and also develop their confidence for doing presentation. It also can expand their horizon and passion about the topic that they're actually interested in, because they actually have to choose what the project is about, based on what they are interested in. Now, knowing the two methods have their own advantage, based on two methods, the teacher also need to know that what is the most needed by their student at the time, not juggling it too much between these two methods, and also not stuck in one method completely throughout this whole years of the learning progress. In the learning progress, both PBL and PGBL held a crucial spot for the success of the student to understand the learning method. I think that is my explanation for both PBL and PGBL method, and thank you all for your attention, and I will thank you Mrs. Eva for being so understanding throughout this semester that I don't actually going to the class that much because of my lack of health and the major shifting in my family business that require me to be more active for being the helper of the family during this time. Thank you so much. Goodbye.